Yeah, you know what time it is. Ain't about being a gangster killer. Ain't about none of that bullshit, man. None of that. Y'all know the vibes. It's about soul. Let's go. It's about soul. They gon' make me act a fool. They gon' make me act a fool.
Woo! Yo, my creators, what's going on? It's so good to be back to say that. It's another edition of Cuts Podcast. You already know it is Reem TV as well. Episode 148, episode 147. We had Capital in the building. It's been a minute. I know my creators. There was a lot going on since that time. She's acting. I was on speaking panels. Movie premiere. Shout out to Zuboro on the panel. Shout out to Genius. This other project. Shout out to the Committee 161. I was acting on there. A lot of things was happening, you know, writing articles and everything like that behind the scenes and everything, showing my faces, doing walkthroughs and everything. But we're here, episode 148, dog. Nonetheless, you've seen this young man right here before. I'm going to say young man, even though we're around the same AARP. It's all good. I got podcaster, media personality, NBA analyst. I'm going to say NBA analyst. I don't give a damn. Combo in the building. What's good, son? Combo is here, son. What's good,
here,
brother?
Man.
We
it feels
are
like
here.
It feels like an away game and a home game at the same time.
You know? It's good. Yo, listen, man. Let's just get right to it. I mean, yeah, you know, y'all know Combo. We know the story, the history between him and I. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
But let's get right to it, man. NBA. I've been looking at it. I don't know. I'm not feeling the same You know, what do you feel about this starting NBA season?
I think we're in a transition where the stars that we're used to aren't on the teams that are getting the attention or playing really well. We got OKC and the Cavs looking really dominant, but they're small market teams, and they're stars that we know about, but maybe the casual fan doesn't. And I think it's not garnering as much attention as, let's say, when a Steph Curry team is doing really well, when a KD team is doing really well, when a LeBron team is doing really well. So these are the two best teams right now, but it's smaller markets, and they're stars that the masses don't know about yet, even though we know how great SGA is, but I don't think everybody knows how great SGA is.
Do you think it's a matter of culture versus the people in a sense? Like
Tell me
NBA,
more.
all right, like NBA culture in a sense, like let's say about 15 years ago, right? If it's opening night or let's say the season's starting, you're really like geared into it. You're really like, yo, I need to watch NBA. I got to get my NBA league pass. I got to really, don't call me, nothing like that. So that, in a way, I say for culture, in a sense. But then the people, in a sense, it's like, okay, you're not having the avid NBA fans like we used to. You know what I'm saying? You're having more casual fans. You're having more fans that play 2K and expect things to be like NBA 2K. In that sense, do you think that played a part with everything that's happening with NBA?
Well, I guess some of the younger fans, they like the highlight clips more. We always all liked highlights, but that's how they consume the game now and through video games. So they're just looking at a game through a different lens, I believe, and just this generation in general, you know? And the NBA has to do a better job, because we're going to get to the ratings soon, of, catering to those type of fans, because attention spans are shortening, and, that's just how it is. And you always have to evolve and you always have to adapt.
Yeah, I definitely want to touch on that, because I think I read the stat. Even the opening season for this year so far, but the doubleheader, you had four playoff teams playing each other. You had Boston versus New York Knicks, and you had Lakers versus Minnesota. And they said that it would the ratings dropped, I think 42% from last year's opening night. It dropped.
So who was playing on those days? Because I remember
No. It was a doubleheader. It was the doubleheader night on ESPN. But what I'm saying is. You got...
What were the two games again?
No, it was Boston versus the Knicks. Yeah. And then you had Lakers versus Minnesota.
Yeah.
And for the ratings to not be... Because, look, that was the first time you saw LeBron and Bronny playing the game, even though it was, like, late in the game, but still a build-up for that. And then, of course, you got Boston versus Knicks, even though it was... Yeah, even though it was a blowout type of game, but still, you got... The storyline was, okay... These two guys, like the Knicks, are mirroring Boston in a sense. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think it's because a lot of sports are going on, like the World Series are going on? Football is heating up, and it's just that time in the season where sports fans are spread out across multiple sports.
I mean, that could play a part, but I don't know.
But you're saying that happened in the past. But maybe the other sports are just getting more popular. I don't know.
That's tough. That's a tough call, because for me,
I really don't know. What do you think it is?
No, I'm just saying. What I'm saying.
I'm asking.
No, what I'm saying is like I'm going off of my perspective for the years of when it became the NBA. Like you knew, like oh shit, it's NBA, it's go time, yo. Even though other sports is happening, even though other sports were still playing. Let's say the World Series. In a sense, baseball is still losing its team, even though the Yankees were in this year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that too.
And it was the Dodgers. Yeah, cool. But in the same token, it still shouldn't kilter that much off. Because 42%, that's a big percentage. 42% from the previous year. So that's a big percentage, son.
Yeah, I know.
As far as ratings.
They added some Wemby stuff in there too, and everybody was excited to see him last year. I think they compared it to like this year's rookie, who's Alex, who's Zachary, who's
from Atlanta.
So I mean, Wemby had a lot more attention than Zach.
Right.
So, even though they're both French, but
no, right. But even let's stay on that. You know what I'm saying? What do you feel about so far with the impact of the rookie class? What do you feel do you feel the emphasis? Do you feel like a shock, not a shock value, but more so like I could see a few of them kind of like killed off in a sense.
Yeah,
not like Wemby, but do you feel positive in a way?
Yeah, I mean, I always like Matas Buzelis, and he's not even getting opportunity with the Bulls. So I really like him. I thought he'd be Rookie of the Year, but he's not getting burned. I mean, Zach looks pretty good, but his confidence wavers at times. Alex Sarr has been struggling a little bit. But, this class is obviously not going to live up to, like, the Chet and Wemby class, even though Chet was supposedly a second-year player, but he was eligible for Rookie of the Year at the same time.
Because he got injured for the rest of the year.
Yeah, so, it's not the same as it was, but, there's some players showing out here and there.
Okay. And then also, too, man, what about the Knicks? Like, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm heavily optimistic about our Knicks, man.
So you like that trade?
I do. Look, here's the thing what I felt about the cat trade. I'm not going to lie. When it first initially happened, and I didn't hear that it was DiVincenzo at first until I caught on it was DiVincenzo. I was like, damn, it's a little tough. You know what I'm saying? But then it's like you had to think about it like, okay, now you got on the wings, we potentially have.
They call it wing stop, right?
Wing stop. We potentially have a triangle offense type of team. But if Thibodeau wants to do it that way. Because here's this dude, Brunson up top. Let's say Cat comes to the high pick and roll. You got Bridges on the wing. Now we got to kind of do it where, okay, you got to pick your poison. Not saying last year we didn't have it like that, but I think teams were like, all right, it's DiVincenzo. We still going to double team Brunson. But now it's like they're hesitant now because they know, okay, if Cat sets that pick, you know what I'm saying? He sets a high pick and roll. Cat can knock down that mid range.
Yeah.
Cat can knock down the three. You know what I'm saying? That he confidently will take it. You know what I'm saying? It's not like a jittery three or he needs space for the defender to give him space to hit the three. It's definitely like, splash down. So for me, I feel it's up now. Don't get me wrong. Defensively, it took an edge off of us defensively per se. You know what I'm saying? But I think in due time, once everybody buys in, you know what I'm saying? Especially with Cat. Once Cat buys in. I'm not going to go with the whole soft thing with Cat because I never felt Cat was soft. I think for me, it was just more so because his game.
I mean, he's a skilled big.
No, right. So he's a skilled big. So it's like to expect him to bang and go over when he mainly just face guards all the time. You know what I'm saying? Can't really say that's soft. That's just the fact that he knows how to like, okay, if I get the ball, boom, here, face guard, up fake you, go. I'm going to dribble, up fake you.
Yeah.
Step back, I'm going to hit the three. So it gives us Knicks. I'm just heavily optimistic because it gives us that dynamic in a long time. If I say it gives us that 99 team dynamic because that's what I felt about the 99 team because when we got Spreewell.
Damn, you taking it all the way back.
Yeah, no. That's my favorite Knicks team. Like I don't care what nobody told me. That Knicks team was fun because when you had the two dynamics of Houston and Spreewell on the wings, that made us potent because you had to pick your poison. Now, are you going to let Allen Houston kill you with threes and mid-range?
Right.
Or are you going to let Spree attack the rim crazy and then on the defensive end, Spree's going to lock you up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then you had Camby in the middle blocking shots and shit like that. Larry Johnson still was Larry Johnson. And then we had gritty guards. But now we don't have the gritty guard. We have the all-star guard. You know what I'm saying? Now we got that whole
Who's gritty as well.
Who's gritty as well. So it's like, this is like I said, since that 99 team where you kind of feel confident, like, oh, shit, we got something. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, I mean, the starting five is really good. It's really about the depth with them now, right? And Mitch is out, and that makes things tough, but McBride's been stepping up. And, I do like the Cat Brunson fit, but, Julius Randle was a guy that could get a double, and he's looking really good in Minnesota.
Yeah, he's cooking. I'm not going to lie. He's cooking.
Yo, him and Anthony Edwards, that's looking fun.
Him, Anthony Edwards, and when DiVincenzo gets in the game, it is scary hours.
Yeah, he fits them great. DiVincenzo fits them great. He could hit a catch-and-shoot three.
Hours.
And he hustles on defense. He's athletic. He's
scary hours, son. I like it.
I think it was actually a win for both teams.
Oh, yeah, by far. By far.
Yeah.
I meant to call you, but I know you were busy, and I meant to call you.
You could always call me.
No. I got your number on that. But I meant to call you when that happened because I really wanted to hear what you felt. But I knew you.
I thought it was good for the Knicks initially.
No.
But I was surprised how divisive it was between Knicks fans because some people hated it and some people loved it.
Yeah.
And I thought it was good for the Knicks. I thought if you could get Cat, you get him. Now it was tough to lose DiVincenzo, but the biggest offseason loss for the Knicks was Hartenstein.
Oh yeah, by far.
Yeah,
by far. And then here's the thing on that, right? It was only the Knicks could put up another like $10 million for him.
I don't think they could. I think if they would have done anything they could to keep him.
No.
You know what the issue was? In the beginning, they didn't give him an extra year when they first signed him, and his value wasn't as high.
Right.
That's what they could have done differently in hindsight. But once they only signed him for a certain amount of years, OKC came in, and they have so much capital that they could just get anybody they want.
I know, but the way that I feel the Knicks are going with this, right? It's pretty much a 2-3 year window, right? Fuck it.
No, you don't think it's longer than that with Brunson and the Nova Knicks? We can still call them the Nova Knicks because they got 3 guys from Nova.
It's gonna be tough because here's my thing with them, right? It's gonna be year one. Let's say we go ECF.
I hope so. Yeah.
No, we should be.
Cavs are looking dangerous.
I'm not gonna lie, only because Cat didn't take enough shots in that game. I feel if you would have had Miami Cat, you know what I'm saying?
I feel like
or
they need
even
to
half of Miami Cat.
You know how Jordan used to get it to Bill Cartwright early? I mean, I'm not comparing Bill Cartwright to Cat. Cat's a way better player. But I think they have to feature Cat because Jalen Brunson's going to get his no matter what.
Yeah.
I would get Cat comfortable early every game.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
Every game.
Right.
Go right to him. And let him get some post touches. Honestly, he's been looking like young Pat Ewing at times, bro. You see the jump hook?
I'm not gonna lie to you, because the thing with him is, and I was telling people in on my pages and shit like that, on my Facebook and shit like that, I'm telling them bro, y'all gotta understand, Cat, he's a Jersey kid. So if you know about a lot of Jersey players, they're almost similar to New York players. It's like, all right, warm up.
I mean, it's right there.
It's right there, but no, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But I mean, attitude-wise. So the attitude is like, all right.
They actually, I feel like New Jersey players actually have more structure.
No, that.
So
it's that
because they have those high school programs that really. Not saying that we didn't have some great high school programs like Rice and St. Ray's and Christ the King and all that.
Right.
But their programs feel like it's more of a college structure.
Right.
In a lot of ways. Yeah,
because you look at it with Cat. You know what I'm saying? Cat, you see that Cat had guard capabilities. So, any guard, any guard, it's a lot of guards, regardless of how shift they are, whatever, they always were rhythm players. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Regardless of any guard type of guard, they were always rhythm play. Even yourself. Not saying, even in your prime, you know what I'm saying? The one thing that was a caveat with you was if combo gets hot, it's a wrap.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just a wrap. It is what it is. I have no problem admitting in my creatives, you know what I'm saying? But, if combo gets hot, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and you were a great wingman, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you had the J, you athletic, drove, banged on a few people.
Yeah,
Not me, though, but you banged on a few people.
Man, Mike over there, he watches me play. He don't realize how much I used to dunk on people.
Oh, no.
Now it's all floated. Now it's all floaters.
The combo you see now
is different. It's different.
It's different, but prime combo.
I used to really dunk on people. I can say that about myself. I used to really dunk on
used to like dunk on a few people. Not on me, though. I was stupid.
Not on Reemo.
No. I wasn't stupid.
He made a business decision. He knew not to jump.
Hey, go right ahead, kid.
Oh man, those are the days. Those are the days. Yeah.
Nah, but real talk, man. All right, so I'm a bring you to a sport that you're not familiar with, but you are familiar with.
I love that, man. I love that you bring me in. We're going to talk hip-hop. We're going to talk football.
Yes. We got to. So, yo, NFL, right? I'm not going to lie to you. I was talking to you about it. I was telling you what's going to be happening here. Yo, I feel this season is definitely one of the top seasons for the league in the last decade. I'm not even going to lie to you, son.
I feel like the depth of star quarterbacks is deeper than ever before.
Woo! And then it's just the storylines. And just overall, just even with Washington, like their storyline is crazy.
Right.
The fact that they were the bottom face team. Here comes this rookie kid. It's RG3 2.0 all over again, but he's more precise. He's more arm dominant. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe not as athletic as prime RG3.
No. Not as but he's arm dominant. He can run. And if he does run, he knows how to run and slide and all.
Right.
And it's like, yo, he's really bringing up that Hail Mary. Yo, son, that Hail Maryland. How do they call it? They call it Hail Maryland. Hail. I think they call it Hail DMV. Yo, that play was insane, son.
Right.
I screamed at my crib. I screamed like a girl. Hey, I did. It was like, ah! I was like, oh, get the.
You were into it.
Yo.
You know what's crazy? You mentioned that. I think that's what we're not getting from the NBA right now. We're not getting those moments where you want to and
it's
that,
true.
yeah.
But I think it's, you know what I think it is? I think it's just like you said. The one thing you said was because the small market team stars are in small market teams. I think that's one. And then two, I don't feel that, like, all right, there is parity in the NBA, but you don't feel the parity. See, there's a difference.
Is parity good is another thing. Like, we like the 73-9 Warriors, right?
Right.
73-9, yes, 82, yep.
Yeah. But
I mean, everybody complains that there's no parity, but people like that. People like the Bulls when they were 72-10.
Right. But that's our time. Like, that 73-9 team, even though they didn't win the chip, they should have won. Well,
Which was the better regular season team, and who would win that game? Bulls or Warriors?
Definitely Bulls.
You think so?
Yo, you know why?
But they weren't even guarding people out that deep.
But you know
Pippen
why?
used to full court press sometimes.
But you know what it was, though? You know what the main caveat with that team was? It was two things. Jordan was killing on the mid-range, even though he was dunking on people.
Of course.
But he was killing on the mid-range, and you had the caveat with Pippen and Rodman straight walling on defense. You know what I'm saying?
Pippen was a ridiculous defender.
And then you had the coming up of, like, Judd Bushler.
How about Tony Kukoc and Ron Harper?
Kukoc, Harper.
I mean, Harper was super underrated. And Tony Kukoc was nice.
And was walling.
Yeah. That team is so tough.
Yo, son.
That team is tough.
And then you got to remember, they were doing that triangle, even though Kerr does a different variation of the triangle, but it's like, I don't know, it's tough.
That's crazy that Kerr was on those teams.
I'm not going against them Kerr, that team, but it's like, son, that Mike is the caveat, though. Like, mid-range Mike? Like, Mike after, like, when he came back from the second retirement, or whatever, first retirement. When he came back from first retirement, and his mid-range game was crazy, that's key. So, we can talk what we want about threes and layups, but that mid-range is key, son.
Well, that's interesting.
That mid-range is key, bro.
That's interesting. That's why some people are saying the ratings are down because of the analytic influence on the game, because people are just shooting too many threes. But I also think, like, Steph Curry had that influence. It wasn't only the analytic community. It was Steph Curry, and it was the international style of play.
Right.
Yeah. But definitely, like, the Bulls teams were great. But let's get back to football, because I think it's going to be the Bills, man. I think the Bills are coming out. Josh Allen.
I know he's balling. And he's proven I don't need Stephon Diggs.
Hey, he's playing better than ever before, and he has so many options when it comes to his wide receivers.
And
everybody
Amari
eats.
Cooper. And Amari
everybody
Cooper
eats.
And Amari Cooper. Yo, dude, but do they get over the hump on the Chiefs, though? That's the thing, man.
Yeah, I think they proved versus Miami they could win tough games.
Yeah, and that was another ill game.
Yeah,
the Miami game was. That's the shit I be telling people about football, of all the sports, right? You always get with football, regardless of what happened. Even football took a knock with the whole Kaepernick thing, which they did take a knock. You know what I'm saying? But once everybody started brooding back the love for it, you know what I'm saying? And the NFL showed that, okay, hey, you know what? We're going to do the best we can to change our ways.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Once people came back, you started getting better and better. The defense is better. The quarterback play is better. You know what I'm saying? The storylines to the games.
Yeah.
Crazy. And even, like I said, this year's good. I ain't going to hold you. Like, my prediction right now, even though I'm a diehard 49ers fan, I'm not gonna lie, my Niners, they're kind of shaky, but I kind of see if things go right, all health is great and up, and the team is still doing what they do. Yo, I see Chiefs versus Lions, bro. That's gonna be crazy. Chiefs versus Lions is gonna go crazy.
Bills versus Lions.
I don't know, so I don't think Josh Allen could beat Patrick Mahomes, son. It's inevitable. Now if he does, now if he gets over that hump.
I think he has more help in terms of his wide receivers than Mahomes.
Nah, but Mahomes just picked up this dude. The Chiefs just picked up this dude.
More options.
No, who did the Chiefs just pick up? They just did a trade too. Hopkins.
But more options, though.
Nah, he got Hopkins. You got Worthy now. Nah, oof. And you got Kelsey. It's tough. I mean, they got a tough Monday night. They got a tough Monday night matchup though tonight. They got a tough one with the Buccaneers. They got a tough one.
We'll see what happens.
We want to see what happens. I ain't gonna lie, man. Man. Let's go. Let's get with Combo's favorite. Let's get it with hip hop.
Okay.
Let's go with hip hop, son. We're in the hip hop section right now. Let's go with hip hop, son. So definitely, we're what? We're 2-3 months away from Grammy season.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Definitely for both male and female hip hop album of the years. We got some potency. We got some potency right now, yo. And I'm gonna read it off to you. We got potency right now. So definitely for female hip hop album of the year, you got Doja Cat. You got Gorillaz, anything. You got Ice Spice. You got Megan Thee Stallion. You got Sexy Red. You got Nicki Minaj. Possible. This is off of Billboard. And you got Rhapsody.
So wait, I can't pick anything else?
No, I'm gonna get you out on your personal. I'm just saying right now. I'm just going off of.
Okay.
I'm just going off of Billboard. That's their possibles right now. Out of that, but you have to shrink it down to 5, right? Then we got.
Oh man, yeah.
Then we got for male hip hop album of the year. You got Def and Slim Shady. You got Vultures 1. You got Common and Pete Rock's. That I ain't gonna lie. That's my personal. Common Pete Rock's Auditorium Volume 1.
Oh, okay.
You got Killer Mike's Song for Sinners.
Okay.
Songs for Sinners and Saints. You got Juicy J's Raven Night Social Club. Eric the Architect. I've never been here before. We Trust You, Future and Metro.
We still
Boomin.
don't trust you.
Yeah.
We
still don't trust you.
Yeah.
We got J. Cole's Might Delete Later. I don't care what anybody fucking says.
That's a great album.
I don't care. No, I don't care what anybody
great
says.
album.
That he backtracked this shit and what.
It don't matter. The album
Talent
is
is
good.
talent is talent.
Yeah,
Talent. You got Schoolboy Q. You got Schoolboy Q's.
HYB on that album and Crocodile Tears. Mm-hmm. I love those.
You got
songs,
Big Sean's Better Me Than You, which I was in person in my career. You saw that on my page. I was in person at the Samsung store when he played a few of his tracks. He had some potency. You got 21 Savage Dream, American Dream. You also got Don Toliver, Hearthstone Psycho. You got Danny Brown's Quaranta. Out of those, I know you got personals. I got personals too. Let's go. I know you are the hip hop enthusiast as well.
Okay. I never
No. But you be on it though.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? Like,
but you be on it though.
I don't think I've gone a day in my life without listening to hip hop since I was like 7, probably, bro.
Right.
It's crazy.
Right.
But I don't talk about it much on podcasts. But thank you, man.
No.
If LeBron calls himself a hip hop historian, I could be a hip hop enthusiast.
No. You a hip hop enthusiast? No, you be on it, son.
Yeah.
We don't chop it up, but all right.
Yeah.
So, despite what I read, that's Billboard. I did my research. It's on Billboard's who they feel, and with Billboard
And the
too.
key to being a great podcaster, do your research.
Do your research, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying. Also, too, we also know with Billboard they're connected with the Recording Academy,
right?
So last year, you could tell what the range was with the Recording Academy. They really wanted because Killer Mike won for his. I forgot who won for best female. Was it But no, it wasn't Ice Spice. It was
Coi Leray?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
I think she won for best hip hop album. So
that was her year.
Yeah.
But
you could tell where they're going. They're pushing towards. You know what I'm saying? It's not just about numbers per se, but it's like, all right, production is key, sound is key. We're really going for quality here. So off that, what I read, I mean, I know you have your personal. We'll go to your personal men. Who do you feel out of that? What I read for both female and male hip hop albums of the year?
I mean, out of those, I have a sleeper for it, but out of those, I'll go with Glorilla. Like, that's the person I listen to the most.
Son, shout out to NWO Sparrow, son. Shout out to him because I'm not gonna lie to you. Even though this year there's been so much music I've been listening to, and then he put a post up about Glorious Glorious, right? So boom, I went dead listen to it for 3 days.
Yeah, it's a good album.
Yo, I'm not gonna. I think over anything. I hope I'm saying it right. I might give Glorious the edge on that because.
So we had the same.
Yeah, I might give Glorious the edge on that because here's the thing with Glorious, right? She goes to a level on there that she shocked me on. So in the middle of that album, she goes deep. She talks on some deep things, not just even though she gets her usual, I don't want to say ratchet. I hate saying ratchet. That's such a tedious word. The lit music. All right, she gets to the lit music. The features is dope.
You got to.
You got the features, and you got a Kurt Franklin feature. Like that alone, you got a Kurt Franklin feature, son.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you got Friday in the end of the album closing out. So I like the diversity of that. I'm not gonna lie. Even though I'm talking about Glorious, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm still holding on. I've been saying it all year. I gotta go Rhapsody, son. For the female, please don't cry.
You know what's crazy? Like I think my sleeper is In Your Lane in a little bit. Yeah,
okay.
But go ahead, but keep going. Yeah.
Yo, for me, I've been seeing it like all year since I've interviewed her. I've said it. I was like, yo,
everybody says she's a great person.
Please don't cry.
Yeah.
It's such a great work of art. I like for this year, and if she's able to get that feat, and because I think her, if I'm not mistaken, I researched her and Nicki Minaj are tied for the second most nominated for a female rap album of the year. So, if she's able to, you know what that means? Because even you could tell about this, even with Rock Nation, how much they put into the marketing for that project. I've never seen that much push from Rock Nation in a very long time.
Yeah.
I mean, they do push their artists. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying they don't. But as far as on that magnitude, to push that artist to that level, as far as like, yo, overseas, Tonight Show,
right.
she's on Saturday Night Live and was performing and everything like that, and she's on the Breakfast Club talking about it, and she's on a major. It's hard to deny. But even with the names I mentioned, Doja Cat, Doji,
yeah.
Oh my God, Doji's fire. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Even Nicki. You can say what you want about Nicki. Pink Friday 2 is actually a solid quality project.
Yeah, I think people are just like, it's kind of like the Drake thing. Like people are ready to like give the crown to somebody else, even though Kendrick beat him. I'm not saying he did. I'm just saying though. Like I think people want to see what's next after Nicki. Like who's that person that's gonna take it?
Right.
I think there's like a few that could.
Right. No, and also too, I feel like this year. It's going into 2025 for the Grammys and everything like and American Music Awards. Yo, jam-packed talent. Even with the males, I ain't gonna hold you, son. For the males, I got like 2, maybe 3 for the male. Also, too, I got to shout out to my sister. She mentioned to me about Tyler the Creator. I got to listen to his album.
I don't listen to Tyler much.
No, I don't sleep on Tyler. Tyler's talented.
No, I'm not saying he's not good. I just personally don't listen to him.
No, right. I got to check it out. Definitely. He's in the fray. Also, too, might possibly be a Drake. We might get a Drake. If Drake could get it in before
the fourth quarter is over.
I mean, we're in fourth quarter right now, but if he could get it in
over.
like early fourth quarter, just for the Grammys to consider it for nomination. But that'd be tough, though, because that'd be tough. Even though Drake is Drake, I'm not going against his talent, but it's like for everybody else that I mentioned ahead of him, that's a tough. Even after what he went through.
Yeah.
Him and Kendrick. Let's say Kendrick wants to be shady and finally drop his project.
That's true too. That's crazy.
Like it's so much. Yo, my God, my creatives. Yo, Grammy season is gonna be crazy, son. Shit, I gotta get to the recording academy. I gotta find a way. I gotta find a way how to get to Grammys, yo.
Yeah.
I gotta find a way to get to Grammys, my creative. Some way, somehow.
When there's a will, there's a way.
Help the Ruger Spray out. Help Reemo out. Help me get to the Grammys, goddammit. Gotta get to the Grammys and cover that. But real talk. So go ahead with your sleep. Go ahead. Who sleepers or personal? Cause I know because you you are a hip hop enthusiast, but you really on it. You know what I'm saying? You really got like real spitters that you really like back up and shit. So like who's your person who you feel the Recording Academy has missed, or say, hey, maybe this person should get a shot?
I think Shay Noor.
Oh.
Yeah, Lotus Child. I love Wisdom.
Yeah.
I love wordplay. I love bars. She produced 90% of that album. She had Rhapsody on it, and you were talking about Rhapsody,
right.
and I just always loved her work, and I think she deserves it. Like, I think she had the best album. Now, is it going to play in the clubs like the other ones? No. But, you know, that's what I like. And on the male side of things, I got to go with Future. Like,
Future,
we still don't trust you because, I mean, from what I like about Future in general is he's been able to stay consistent, super consistent, and relevant at the same time in an era where everybody's focusing on social media. He focuses on the work. He's always in the studio. He's always making songs, and that's why he keeps his mystique. You know? Mm-hmm. I think everybody's focused on social media, and if you look at some of their catalogs in Apple Music, they won't even have an album since 2022.
Yeah, I know.
But Future is constantly working, and he's already solidified.
Yeah, I know.
So, like, he puts work in the music. He keeps the main thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I also think that was album of the year, not only because he's great, but, you know, the Kendrick Drake beef was brewing, but that sparked it with Like That.
Yeah, right.
And it created something great from that album.
How dare you, Future? God damn it. You knew what you were doing. And then you apologized to Drake after.
Yeah, nah, like, I really like that Future stays consistent.
Right.
And he's able to stay at a high level and relevant while he's being consistent.
Right.
You know?
Right. That's what's up. Yeah, it's tough. I don't know, man, because for me, that Common and Pete Rock. Ooh.
You know, it is tough sometimes when you have, how many songs were on We Still Don't Trust It? It got to be like, man, there was a lot of songs.
I think about more than 15, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, about more than 15.
What if he would have condensed that to like the 10 best?
Oh, no, definitely no. But then you got Vultures. You got Vultures 1, son. You can't sleep on Vultures 1, son.
Yeah.
We can't. Vultures 1, Vultures 1 made you scream, yes, Kanye. Thank you, Ty Dolla $ign. Yes, you challenged this motherfucker. Like, thank you, yo. Son,
Future's different. Yo, Future's different when it comes to his work ethic, man. That's what I think.
Oh, yeah, that's facts. Super facts.
He might have the best work ethic in hip hop.
Better than, not Drake, but better than...
Drake is, Future's super relevant. I mean, Drake is more relevant, not more relevant. What's a better, even more pop and mainstream than Future, but Future is himself. But just in terms of like consistency, man, and just putting in work.
I don't know, man, because you still got Killer Mike. Because Killer Mike shot the shit last year. Nobody thought Killer Mike. Even though Killer Mike is talented as fuck. Don't get me twisted. But it goes to show when you put, marketing behind your project and you really get it out there, you know what I'm saying? And he's not a whack MC.
You know who I really listened to a lot though lately?
Who?
It was Benny and 38 Special for a while.
Oh yeah, I knew he was gonna say that. I knew he was gonna say that.
I still like Benny's music a lot, but Burden of Proof was his best body of work, and he hasn't made anything quite to that level since. Even though I love all his work still, like Summertime Butch was fire, but Burden of Proof is like a low key, it's like a lightweight classic. It's a classic. And you know what I've been listening to a lot lately? Ransom. I like Ransom.
Yeah, Ransom's been.
Yeah, but I mean, these guys, nobody like they're not mainstream. But Benny is kind of now. But Ransom, Ransom stays in his own lane though. You know, but you can tell he reads a lot. That's why I like his stuff. Yeah.
But I ain't gonna lie to you, son. I keep saying I've said it on here, but that Common and Pete Rock, the Auditorium, son. Like to hear Common go back to Common Sense, Common. You know what I'm saying? But I
was thinking that quote. I haven't been rapping like Common Sense.
Yeah.
But I take that with podcasting because sometimes you can't talk about the second round draft pick. You got to talk about the top draft pick and LeBron versus Jordan and the things that'll go on social media sometimes. Yeah. You have to mix it in there. You know, I always think of that quote when I think of that.
Yo, son. But
to take things to the next level, you got to talk about the mainstream stuff.
No, true. But but real shit. The reason why I mention that because I was there live on what's Rosenberg and Cypher Sounds podcast?
I was actually listening to that
Juan is Life EP.
Yeah.
So I was there live when they did it at SOBs and they had Common and Pete Rock. So Pete Rock was talking about how, people still don't think I'm a rapper. They think I'm just an actor. And I was like, that's fucking crazy. Everybody was saying that. Everybody was saying even on stage. You know what I'm saying? Cypher Sounds and and Rosenberg, they were like, yo, that's fucking insane. Because you got to understand.
Well, the people that don't listen to hip hop is probably
No,
like
but still,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But still, you know how it goes in a society. You know what I'm saying? The majority outweigh the purists in a way. You know what I'm saying? So purists, we know Common is a rapper. You know, Common not is a rapper, but he rapped. He's a hip hop artist.
Yeah, you know what's interesting about the purist mainstream thing? I feel like purists know Kendrick won, and probably mainstream don't even care who won.
Right. No, it's true. No, it's true.
Like if Drake drops another good album, nobody's gonna be like, "Oh, I'm not listening to Drake now." You know what I mean?
No, right. But for me, I'm not gonna lie. I was happy because we got Scorpion Drake.
You know what was crazy though?
We got Scorpion Drake.
That concert.
Oh yeah, they didn't count.
Man, that was iconic.
That was the nail in the coffin. I'm not gonna lie to you. Then that was the nail in the coffin, and then the double nail in the coffin was that music video. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I'm sorry, son. That might be.
How about the 48 Laws of Power though? Do not go past the mark of victory.
Right.
He's going past it. So could it come back to haunt him? You think?
It might be a possibility. It might be a possibility, but I'm not gonna lie, son. That music video alone, that's for me is like top. It may be top 10 like this videos. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
100%. Top 10.
It might be top.
So that's a good.
To push it to the top 5.
No, but this is a good conversation.
You might have to push it to top 5.
No, but let me ask you this: where does this rank among all-time rap beefs?
No, I'll say
in terms of just the music.
Oh, it's music wise.
It's
definitely
up there.
top 5.
It's up there. Was it better than Nas and Jay?
Nah. Because you know what it was?
Nas and Jay was better, but we got more music out of Drake and especially Kendrick.
No. We did, but it was all right. So rate versus totality, I think that's what we got. Because we never got a 3 clipper ever in hip hop history. 3 straight clipper, like right, yo.
He took Drake's strategy of back to back and made it
clipper.
Back to back to back.
3 clipper.
Yeah.
Did a mic 3-peat on one shot.
Yeah.
he's like, oh, word? Oh, Family Matters? Oh, I got something for you right now. Bow, 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 bow. Not like us. He came to the car.
That was crazy.
He came to the car table. Oh, that's what you got? Oh, here's a raw flush. Bye, get out. Get off my table. Bye, see you.
That might go down as like a top 5 to 10 rap song of all time.
Not like us goes crazy. Just alone that wah.
Yeah, it's funny. It's funny.
And then your man, he's crip walking on the hopscotch on a diagonal.
Drake's feelings
and he lands on the 6.
Drake's feelings are hurt about
and he
everybody.
Purposely lands on the 6.
Yeah. Drake's feelings are hurt from all the people that were in those videos and in the concert.
Oh, the cameos are crazy.
You see him saying that DeMar DeRozan, he's going to take his jersey from the rafters.
That's clown work. That's clown. You know why it's clown work?
It was actually kind of funny.
It's funny. It's funny, but it's clown work. Come on, bro. Like, okay, I get it.
But if I was Drake, I would say something crazy on camera.
Okay, you know what that's like saying? That's like saying if, God forbid, let's say Brunson. Let's say Brunson, we didn't have a good thing with Brunson. Brunson left on a bad term. But then Brunson comes back. And you're a rapper. You're a man. That's like Jada. Hold on. Listen.
How do you wait? Time out though. It's more than a bad term. Kendrick went crazy, bro.
No. I feel you. Listen to what I'm saying though. But that's like you, or that's like somebody. That's like a very potent hip hop figure in New York, saying, "Yo, nah, Brunson can't get his jersey up here in the Garden." Come on, son. Come on, man. Sorry, Uncle Ed. I didn't mean to say come on, son. But you get what I'm saying. Come on, beloved. Come on, dog.
But wait, do you realize what they were accusing Drake of?
Yeah, I feel you.
That's different.
I feel you.
That's crazy.
I understand. But it's like Drake. Come on, fam. Even at that game.
Bro, you are. First of all,
that game.
If somebody is talking that crazy, they're not getting a jersey in my gym.
Oh, come on, son.
Hell no.
Son, he's from Compton. What did you think?
He didn't have to be in his video. No, I get it though.
But what did you think was gonna happen, son? This is why I try to tell people about people from Cali. People from Cali operate on different times than people on the East. Yeah. Cali supports Cali. That's just is what it is.
Yeah, I get it.
They support each other regardless of what. And look, and I was telling cats too, when Drake did that, what's the name of that song? He did the AI voices of Tupac and Snoop.
I don't know.
I forgot the name of that track. But I was like, yo, I was telling cats, I'm like, yo, bro, that's a bad look. I'm like, yo, son, cats in Cali don't be shitting on each other like that. They just don't. That's a bad look. I said, yo, watch out for this haymaker. Matt Cass, yo, whatever. He don't got no, Kendrick got no haymaker. All right, I ain't gonna say nothing. Here it came. Then wham, not like us. Wham.
That was more than a haymaker.
Crazy, son.
That was him knocking him out while he was already on the floor.
Yo, he was Roy Jones in him. So remember?
It's like kicking him in the face while he's on the floor. That's what it was. It's crazy. He really destroyed Drake. It's pretty impressive.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie to you, son. Because you know what it is? I think it's because...
Well, he didn't destroy him because Drake will be okay, but he destroyed him in that battle.
Oh, yeah,
you know?
Musically and all that.
Yeah.
But I think what it is that it's kind of like... It's kind of like a horse in a sense, right? Like the prize horse. Always been winning. Always been winning. Kentucky Derby, everything, all that. And here comes out of nowhere, the stallion of a horse came through. Super past prize champion. It be happening. That way.
Drake
man.
really knows how to move in those type of situations too. But he lost.
Don't get it twisted. The Drake songs was hitting.
Wait, you think it's still not over? Like Drake could come back?
He can if he stays as Scorpion Drake.
I think Kendrick has too much almost integrity and character to actually attack his integrity and character, if that makes sense.
No,
there's probably not. I mean, everybody has skeletons in their closet, probably, if you dig deep enough. But there's not that much on him. Like he never really sold out, or anything like that. It's tough.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah.
Oh man, my great. All right, let's get to this because politics. Let's get to it, son.
Man.
Listen. As y'all know, tomorrow is election day. A lot of people have been there's been so many fights, so many words said. Yeah, I know. Hey, it is what it is. We gotta get to it. It is what it is, my creatives. Listen, so I'm gonna ask you. I'm not gonna lie.
No, go ahead.
I'm sarcastically with it, but honestly, with New York, right? New York has been a Democratic state since 1988. I mean, it is what it is. For the presidential elections, it is what it is. Does it really hurt if you don't vote? I'm not saying this because I'm not going to vote. I'm just saying, does it really hurt if your state primarily has and historically over the years has just voted one side?
I'll say this: it doesn't. It won't affect the outcome of who wins and loses, right?
In that sense,
yeah. Okay. I guess like in terms of rallying with the people you want to rally with, for your own, enjoyment or pride or whatever you want to call it. I guess that makes sense from that point of view. But, I mean, from the outcome perspective, I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I mean, I'll put it like this. And I know everybody's been going through and on their social media content talking about the black vote this, the black vote that, and everything that magnitude. But for me, it's just like, okay, let's say the agenda is the agenda. Let's just say it is. Okay? Mm-hmm. And if you don't vote, then you can't complain. That's just for me. I'm just saying that for me in that sense. You know what I'm saying? So it's really a catch-22. It's either, all right, Dan.
What if you don't vote and you don't complain?
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, it's not going to be a shaking of the table like, oh shit, you didn't vote. Oh man, you're the reason the black community's down. Or hey, Andrew, you're the reason the Caucasian community's down because you didn't fucking vote. Hey, I'm just saying, it's just this whole thing, I think, over the last, like 20 years. I'm going to say since 2000, it's just been this weirdness of energy, weirdness of of families getting separated, friends getting separated.
I mean, politics is just weird now, period.
No, overall. But what I'm saying is, it's just the emphasis of the people outside into it now. Outside going in. It's like, bro, okay, if you vote, then you vote. What really should matter for you to vote, right, besides presidential, is in your state. The mayoral, Senate, okay, congressman from your state,
councilman
from your state. Yeah, thank you for the correction. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, that should matter. You know what I'm saying? That's what should matter. That's what you should put your emotional energy into. Presidential, I get it with presidential, okay, but it's like just like you said, Okay, if you don't, and you're in a state that predominantly chooses one side anyway, it just is what it is.
I guess the argument towards that, if everybody thought that way, then it would make an impact.
But that's hard for everybody. You know what I'm saying? But
I would say the one thing that's good out of all of this is that we're starting to realize how powerful of a medium podcasting is.
Right.
Because we're seeing both candidates go on podcasts in a way that we haven't seen before.
Oh yeah, by far.
So that's the one good thing.
Right. I know, right?
As a podcaster who's been doing it a long time,
right.
I'm gonna find the goodness in all of this.
The goodness. All right, so let's get to it. Over under. How many friends or family members you lost?
I didn't lose.
In this voting for Trump or going for Kamala?
Are you putting votes out? No, wait. The way they can clip this, they can make it sound like
I'll tell you me. I have no problem telling you me. Go ahead. Yeah, I'm asking you a question.
But the way you phrased it was like you voted for this specific person.
Didn't vote. All right, listen. He did not vote for Trump. Okay, he didn't vote for Kamala yet. I don't know, but I'm just asking him what's the over under in his life of friends and family.
You know what's crazy?
Based on this shit.
I didn't lose any family or friends, but I do hear a lot of people losing family and friends over this.
Yeah, but this is why I'm asking.
But it's crazy. Don't you think we could separate your love for somebody and their political views?
The way the society's built, no. I hate to be that person, no. because people are so emotionally invested in it. That's why I said what I said. Like you're emotionally invested in something that you really can't control per se.
But people are so emotionally invested in something, and most of the time they don't even agree with everything that person is saying.
No, true.
They'll agree with some of it. Like, to be honest, we always hear about the extremists on both sides, but there's a lot of people in the middle too, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. But once again, it comes, like I said, unfortunately, the society that we're in right now in 2024.
Yeah, I guess I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? If this was 20 years ago, I could kind of see that person.
Yo, this whole thing is like a big SNL skit.
Yes, it is.
Like an X-rated SNL skit. Bro, what is going on?
Yo, I'm telling you, this is the world we in. God forbid if you don't drink organic milk, you're a cow killer. You know what I'm saying? How dare you?
It's so divisive, and on top of that, it's not people trying to come together to find the best solutions. It's just trying to create enemies and pointing the finger at others.
Of course. If you have Kool-Aid at 1 o'clock, how dare you? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just stupid shit. It's just stupid shit after stupid shit. Bro.
I mean, I guess it's human nature to rally around negativity. And
no, it's not human nature. No, we're not.
It is. I'll tell you why.
Why are we normalizing that?
Because back in the hunter-gatherer era, you have to see your enemy or you die.
Oh, all right. In that regard.
From an evolutionary psychology point of view.
Right.
That's why it's working. Like,
it's wicked.
But it's not the best way to like solve problems, I think.
All right. So since you said solve, I got the next one for you.
Okay.
What if there's a tie at the elections? What, for you personally, what should be the tiebreaker? How would you if in a dream world, how would you want the tiebreaker to be?
Oh, rap battle.
Could you imagine that? Yo. A versus.
Shouts to Don DeMarco.
Don DeMarco. Yo, could you imagine a Don DeMarco on the fucking presidential election? The debate goes crazy. Don DeMarco. Yo, shout out to Don DeMarco. Yo, Don DeMarco, you got to hit up those candidates. You got to do that, son. Yo, we got to do that, son. We got to set that up. Can you imagine, son? Like, yo, where would the battle site be? Fuck D.C. It got to go to Philly, son. Yo, we got to go to Philly. Fuck that.
That's interesting.
URL. Yo, we gotta go to Philly.
Where would it be?
Yo, fuck, I'm not doing it in DC.
Apollo.
Yo, could you imagine? Yo, can you imagine a versus between those two to set the tiebreaker?
You actually could do a versus. I'll tell you how. Just take audio clips from both of them. Because they're both dissing each other all the time.
I'm not going to lie to you. Nah, that might go to Trump, son. I'm not even going to lie to you, son. OD, that might go to Trump, son. Trump, don't be, yo, son, we're talking about a guy that grabbed pussy, son. Okay? like, who's beating that, son? Who is beating that, beloved? How are you beating that, son? How are you beating that? That's like who? That's like if like Wu-Tang versus the Lock Cave.
Wait, is grabbing pussy an audio clip or is it an action?
No, either one. either way you want to go.
I don't know how you would put that at the verses.
No, but I'm just saying, though, son. You talking about your son?
I don't know, but this is good content. I'll tell you that.
I'm just saying. I got nothing against Kamala, but I'm just saying, though, son. So you say, all right, you know what I say how they should do it, son? Don't laugh at what I'm about to say, son. I'm going to take it to what we knew each other from.
Basketball?
Nah.
Who would win that?
500. I think they should play a game 500.
Okay.
Who would win that, though?
I don't know. You tell me. Who do you think?
Jump shot? 500?
Why not just one-on-one?
Nah, screw that. Nah, I don't want that. 500.
That one-on-one
500 would be crazy. Can you imagine? Yo, could you imagine the scenario? Let's put the scenario. Let's say they both got 400, right? Y'all know the game of 500. 500 is a shooting game.
Mm-hmm.
First to 500 loses, right? So let's say they both got 400. And your man Donnie tries to get conceded with a one-leg three-pointer shot. Clanks off, and Kamala hits it, and then all the pressure's on Donnie. Good old Donnie. Donnie Trump. MAGA. All on the line. Humbles on the rim, and it misses. And then she wins.
You gotta create.
She wins the election. I'm just saying. I'm just putting it into perspective. Like, yo, what if that was to go down? That would go crazy.
I think I like my idea better. I think I like the battle rap.
The battle rap is, yo, we gotta call Don DeMarco. Dead ass. Don DeMarco. Yo, son, stop playing, son. Queen, one of Queen's finest.
If you get the money for him, he'll be there. Trust me. I know DeMarco.
Yo, right.
Yeah, he'll be there.
Yo,
if you got the bag for him, he'll show up. If it's a basketball event or a bag, Don DeMarco will show up.
This might be clip of the year, son. On cuts, yo. He said Don DeMarco for a battle.
That's my guy too. Shouts to Don DeMarco. He's one of the funniest dudes too.
Yes, he is. Yes, that's why I'm laughing so hard. Yeah. Don DeMarco in a rap battle goes crazy. Yo, but can you imagine? Yo, what if Kamala brings like Joe Biden? You know how they do at rap battles? Like they bring a surprise person just to say a bar. What if like Joe Biden comes, he falls asleep while during the bar? What if he falls asleep? Like what if he comes and he's about to say?
You know what's funny? People were trying to say that wasn't a thing. Like him, like nodding off.
Yeah, that's the shit it was. Yo, fuck that. We're not doing that.
Nah, but
we're not
really
doing that.
like
That's not a thing. It was on C-SPAN. It was live. This man did it live. This man went to, I forgot what country it was. This man dead went on the podium, said some lines like, yo, we gotta, you know. Just went to sleep on live on C. You know if it's on C-SPAN, you know good and damn well that is not doctrine video. C-SPAN don't do that, son.
It wasn't AI?
It was an AI, son. It was not AI. It wasn't no stuff.
But I'll tell you, the media does a
yo, listen, I feel you.
Great job of like just making stuff up about the party that they're against. Bro, it's divisive. Like the way they cover it is like they'll take one little quote out of a whole paragraph.
Oh yeah.
Like, and it's on both sides.
It's on both sides. Yeah. But here's the other thing though, that nobody wants to talk about all the time. They do talk about it, but then you get blamed for being a conspiracy theorist. These motherfuckers be at the same parties, bro. They're in the same offices, bro. They're on the same country club, the court. They're there. That's why That's why this whole emotional value to this shit be mind-boggling.
Oh yeah, nah, I'm not that invested in it.
No, right? Yo, these fuckers, they all be at the same boats and yachts and shit on our tax dollars. The fuck am I losing a friend or a family member?
It's like Thunder vs. Raw. It's the same company.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like, what are you fucking serious? That's like, look, that's like if you and I, like how we were back in the days in mad other leagues. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like
it's almost like the street ball stuff. Like everybody's really friends, but then you battle.
It's like, come on. Yeah. How many people have we seen in street ball over the years, even from when we played to even now who plays now? Be at the spots at the hookah, 100%. At the smoking hookah and drinking at happy hour.
You know, of course, when you're playing overseas, you're partying with everybody because there's probably one good club in the country, you know, and everybody goes to the same spot.
This is what I'm saying.
Yeah. That's funny though.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, son. I think after this episode, yo, I'm not gonna forget you said, yo. They should do a rap battle, and we should get Don DeMarco.
We might have to. That might have to be the clip. Shouts to Don DeMarco.
Could you fucking imagine? That really, like, it's round 3. You know, on rap battles, it's round 3. They just go at it
smack
for the final
like
round.
In the middle.
Smack! Don DeMarco.
That's hilarious, yo. Set it up.
Yo.
The tie is crazy.
The fact that Sleepy Joe will fall asleep when he's supposed to say his bars to help Kamala, that go crazy. The fact to be like,
Yo, if your hype man's falling asleep, it's not good, man.
Yo, that's a definite loss, son. I always thought about that with battle rap, yo. Not to segue off. I always thought about that battle rap. Like, that's a lot of pressure when they bring like other people, like and they time it when they say the bar, the line. So I'll be thinking, I'm like, yo.
Oh, you mean when they do like the guy jumps in?
Yeah. So I'll be thinking.
That could either like hit really good or miss really good.
No, right. But I'll be thinking, I'm like, yo, what if, like, let's say it's really crowded on the stage. And the dude needs to get there. And
he just can't get through.
And homie says the bar. Whoever artist says the bar, but then he's not there. Can you just imagine?
But
like, yo, I spit guns and bullets, and here we come.
Bro, but guys like...
And then nobody comes.
But guys like Clips and Hollow, they would be able to just like segue to something else.
No,
they're so
right,
brilliant.
Right, but that's what separates them.
Yeah.
But I'll be always thinking about that with battle rap. No, I'm not dissing battle rap. I'm just saying I'll be always thinking about that with battle rap.
Where is it right now? Is it doing good? I haven't been on it like how I used to be.
I don't know. Yeah. I mean, I have watched here and there, but not as much as I used to.
I feel like when they went to the app, it kind of like...
Oh, caffeine?
Yeah, kind of...
Oh yeah, but that goes to any entity. Like any entity, like once it built, it got its like street cred or it got like its cred independently, and then it has to, be a conglomerate or an entity or like a mainstream entity. It's gonna lose that. It's gonna lose that flavor. It's gonna lose that.
When's pickleball gonna lose its?
I ain't gonna lie, son. Pickleball, pickleball.
They're taking basketball courts all over the world.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie to you. Even though I'm retired from basketball, I'm contemplating about going to play pickleball, son.
Probably not a bad idea.
No, I'm just saying. Like, yo, think about it. I mean, think about it, right? It's not. It's intense cardio.
Is it?
It is. I mean, you got to think about it. The way you see them play, you got to get to the corner, get the ball, run back, get it back, whatever. It's intense cardio.
I feel like you don't have to be that athletic to be good at it.
True, but I feel with basketball, like it's not as rigorous.
Basketball's not as rigorous?
No, I said no. I'm saying pickleball is not as rigorous.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't think so, at least. I never tried it, so I can't speak to it.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying in regards from...
It seems like it's a little easier on your joints, probably.
Right.
Yeah.
I would do it. But what if Don DeMarco did pickleball, son?
He'd be good.
Can you imagine? Don DeMarco. Don DeMarco.
Yeah.
You should get Flex. Get some bombs on it. Can you imagine? You know what I mean, B? Some bombs on it. Some bombs on pickleball goes crazy. Can you imagine? Can you imagine that? Can you imagine Flex, really like scratching it up and drops a bomb on a pickleball tournament? They'd be pissed. Those people would be pissed. I'm not even going to lie to you. Because some pickleball people be taking that shit serious, son. The fact that he drops a bomb while they're playing pickleball, that go crazy, son. They would get pissed. Hey, Flex. Hey, I'm trying to win here, man. Can't do that here, man. Can't do that crap here, bro. Do it over there, Hot 97. All that, do it out over there. Not here.
Shouts to Power. I'm there on Thursday. So.
Shouts to Power.
I'm talking basketball there on Thursdays.
Yo, word, son.
Yeah.
All right, man. Yo, all right. Let's close out, man. What else you got going on? You've been on a. I gotta give it to you, son. This year, you've been on a stupendous hot streak.
Well, I hope we keep it going. I hope it's not just this year.
No, I'm just saying. I'm keeping it in a buck.
Thank you, man.
You've been kicking ass.
It's been a good year. I've been traveling a lot and collaborating with a lot of different big brands.
Shit.
Been on the radio on a weekly basis.
Talking to Bob Ryan, legendary.
Today.
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah, today. Yeah.
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But that hasn't been just one day. That's been a constant thing.
100%. That's my guy. Yeah.
Yo, come on, son.
You dropped one today.
That's amazing to talk to Bob Ryan.
It is.
Hey, Bob. Yo, bro. All right, let's jump on the stream, man. Let's pod. Come right back in and just pod with Bob Ryan.
Don DeMarco to that.
Yo, you met Don DeMarco. Yo, word. I think that's the name of this episode, son. The name of the episode going to be Don DeMarco, son.
Quotations. I like that.
Quotations, Don DeMarco.
He's going to be happy to see it.
Yo, word, son. Don DeMarco. That joke is hilarious.
But yeah.
I can't get over that shit. Yo, Combo, you are a fool, son. Yo, the fact you said battle rap. And yo, I'm not even gonna lie. As I put this question together, I'm putting the rundown together, I put that question together, I was like, yo, what is Combo gonna say, son? What type of tiebreaker is Combo gonna say?
You probably thought it'd be basketball.
No,
That'd be too easy. That'd be too
no,
easy.
no, that was too easy. No,
Yeah.
but I was like, all right, if he goes outlandish, what would he say, son?
Yeah.
He said Don DeMarco. Yo, the fact to hear Don DeMarco on a political platform, like let's say like the next election, like you know what?
Instead of the debate, it's like Don DeMarco sitting over there, like looking at them.
Word, and if somebody said a hot political line, Don DeMarco, all right.
Yeah, nah, but
Smack.
shouts to Smack too.
Smack. Oh shit! Oh, you my creators. All right, I'm sorry, but yo, all right. Listen, it is what it is, man. We're gonna close out, man. Yo, shout out to Sly Combo, man.
Yeah.
Combo, you my man. Yo,
Yeah, thanks
Andrew
for this,
Salop
man. Appreciate
in the building. Combo, yo, definitely check out his podcast. Yo, you gotta bring me up there one time, son. Come on, son.
We gotta do that.
You gotta
man.
bring me up there one time, son.
do that,
Gotta
man.
get to the lines then, cause yo, your man's be saying a lot of shit, son. I agree. He's like Skip Bayless and a half, but.
Well, I'm working on some different collaborations outside of that. You know, I've been doing b-ball breakdown for a while with Coach Nick. We started a podcast with Good Drill, which is the biggest skill development app in the world.
Okay.
And I'm doing radio on Thursdays at Power 105.1, and definitely check out Combo's Court.
Yes.
COMBOS, COURT, wherever
Yes,
you listen to
please.
podcasts. And Instagram 12combo, ONETWO.
12combo. Follow this man.
COMBO.
Follow my guy. You already know what it is, my creatives. Look, man, check out my articles on DigiWax and on Medium. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. I'm still blogging. I'm still writing articles. And also go hit me on all social media platforms. Reemo Meerak _. You know what I'm saying? Also go to my website, ReemoMeerak.com. That's still getting constructed, but still go to it. And also just hit me, man. Hit me, let me know what's up. Listen, I'm back, baby. Listen, I'm not leaving nowhere. I know the acting is the acting and everything like that. I do, I be doing other things as well as a multi-hyphenated creative. But end of the day, Reemo's here. We're here with Cuts, Reem TV. You know how this goes, man. You know how I'm gonna close out, baby. Hands over the eyes. It ain't the one, baby. It's the 2 up. You already know what it is. We out of here. That's peace.
Up with the hooligan.